Hello everyone, and welcome to Loot Goblin, a series where we try to showcase that inner goblin that drives every gamer's desires and tendencies. Alien Isolation was our first official attempt at recording, so of course, had a lot of growing pains along the way. We've come a long way in both equipment setup and editing skill, and I thought I would go ahead and re-edit the first few episodes so they don't sound quite as terrible as our first attempt. Please note that we were pretty nervous the first few minutes of our first official recording session, but it didn't take long before we slipped right into the humor that you'll learn to love right along with us. So please, sit back, relax, and join us as 4+ grown adults drunkenly try to get through some horror games. Hello my fellow goblins, and welcome to episode 1 of Alien Isolation with Loot Goblin. I'm Loot, and tonight I'm joined by Booze, Scoot, and Shoot. So,
Yo. No.
Alright, I believe this is, most of us are a little bit familiar with this series. This is supposed to be a great, fantastic game. I've heard nothing but good reviews on it. And, right now, we've got Shoot piloting for us.
I heard there's aliens in this game.
It's all just hearsay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
We'll see. I also heard it takes a little while to find them.
Oh, really?
But you don't want to find them because then the game's over.
I mean, I want to believe. Not ringy.
Head tracking on, what does that mean?
Tracks your head bones, dog.
Oh, we don't have a PlayStation camera right now, so. And yeah, put that off too. We're going to be loud enough. We do not need the alien detecting us.
We did.
Right.
In a room full of obnoxious drunks, what could possibly go wrong?
The security access tuner can be used to override systems, doors, and terminals. Tune in to correct frequency and enter. Ah! The flashlight's used in the dark.
Goodness.
What?
Ah!
But it's also likely to alert enemies.
I've been using it wrong all of these years.
Party foul in the first few minutes, man.
No.
Oh.
You're thinking your flashlight.
I like to use that in the car. Give people the uncomfortable stare as you're passing them.
Your 15-minute break time at work?
No, I drive a truck.
So
Final report.
It's all day.
Nostromo. Third officer reporting.
So the
Okay,
person next to you is very uncomfortable.
The other members of the crew.
Sorry about that. Shoot decided to manifest
Kane.
booze and
Lambert.
put some on the controller.
Parker.
Yeah, you gotta
Maybe
water
Shoot
it
will
every
be
now and then.
procuring a new controller for next episode.
One controller for each.
And Captain Dallas.
To rule them all.
I've forgotten how to drink out of a cup.
Yeah, well,
We have
Cargo
drinking
and
problems.
ship
just squirt your
destroyed.
face hole.
I should reach the
Fine, he's
frontier
laying
in
in my
about
lap.
6 weeks.
Lap it
With a
up.
little luck, the network will pick me up.
Somebody else.
This is Ripley,
Yeah, Nabbit.
last survivor of the Nostromo.
Believe it or not, this is Ripley.
Signing off.
Yeah. That's the what she said at the beginning, the end of the first.
Right after she jettisoned the creature out the airlock. She likes that. She's like, that's her go-to for
Jettisoning.
It works.
destroying it.
space.
Yeah, like otherwise they always sneak back on board.
Oh, man in shadows.
Ripley? I'm Samuels.
You're not
I work for the
Ripley.
company.
My name's Hudson.
It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda.
Amanda?
A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recording.
Man, he is
of
sweating.
Nostromo.
Where?
How hot is it in there?
Well, she was welding.
She isn't.
What did it tell you?
No, she is.
Okay, yeah, there she is.
We don't know. The unit was taken to
Finally, something
Sevastopol
realistic,
Station.
yeah.
They can be as hungover as I am.
Flammable material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a
That's something about any
free port.
I know what it is.
facility. We'll just say any facility of any reasonable size. Like, there's no such thing as air conditioning unless you're standing right next to the vent.
2 days. We're going to travel out.
Isn't that supposed to be cold in
And another
space,
exec. And you?
Or very hot.
Well, I mean, depending on how close you are to the sun, I guess.
Look, Ripley.
Or whatever star.
When this job came across my desk, I read the case history.
Where's the sugar?
I know
Where is
why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you?
See, he reminds me from the guy in the first Alien movie.
Clear to offer
He was like
you a
just
place
approaching
on the
Ripley, like, hey, or no, the second one, Aliens. And so trying to get her to go back to the planet. Hey, Ripley, I'm your best friend. Let's hang out. So that already makes me think this guy's gonna be spineless. Company man.
He's just trying to hook up with her. I ain't even mad.
Just trying to get it in.
Yep.
Alright, so if you haven't figured it out yet, that is Amanda Ripley, the original Ripley's daughter. Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver.
So I think they only even brought her up in like the fourth one or something after they cloned her.
No, they mentioned her in
Undies.
the Aliens when she first.
So, something I really appreciate
Okay, I didn't
about
remember the time. I know there's a time lag, like 50 years or
53
something.
years, yeah.
53.
something I really appreciate about this game is they brought back that old 80s advanced technology look.
Nice. Big old floppy disk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
disk.
We gotta put the floppy disk in. The
Put that
futuristic
floppy in.
floppy disk.
Future floppy.
Someone
They
3D printed
absolutely nailed the look.
the save icon.
Oh man.
Oh,
I gotta
look
put
at
some.
that.
Supposed to put clothes on? I wanted to
That's
fight
the drinky
aliens in
bird.
underwear. That's what I would normally do. That's what everybody else does, right?
No, you
no.
cannot go.
I guess I'm not going in there. Gobble, gobble, gobble,
I
gobble,
can't
gobble.
read that fast. I'm drunk.
Already? Lies and slander.
I was about to say, I'm 3 shots in. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, okay.
Save game.
Save?
I think he's just trying to teach you the. Ooh.
Alright.
Search
We got an
me.
injector already. Ah!
It's a party now.
Starting early.
Charge.
However you have to get through space. I mean,
Where's my meth at? We can fish and get taller.
pretty sure that's still left over in Tennessee.
Where it belongs.
Berlin.
So who's gonna be the backstabber?
Verlaine, Verlaine.
Berlin.
Please don't take my man.
Did we get in the closet or we take stuff? Now I'm in the
Supposedly I'm dressed now, so that's nice.
Alright.
Good. Objective complete. Listen, excellent. I guess I
feels
don't
like
need to use the bathroom after a long sleep like that.
Feels like every
What about the
Monday morning.
shower?
The Austin Powers 2-minute long piss.
Yeah, no,
You're all wet.
I always shower in my clothes.
It's the future.
Oh, the water looks really good though.
Yeah.
Sit the water in the space.
This is how you clean yourself and your clothes at the same time.
Exactly.
Hashtag life hacks.
Combo breaker.
Search. Loot.
What are we looting scrap for? What's that gonna do for us?
Oh, yeah.
Access terminal.
Take it to the space
playing
recycle for
Fallout?
$7 a 100 pounds.
Verlaine, you on the lookout for navigational officer? I have a friend that's just lost his ship and he's looking for work. Who loses a ship?
For a navigational officer losing a ship, I don't think you should hire him.
I was about to say, who hires a guy that just lost a ship?
I can vouch for him. He's got good papers. Same old story. The megacore undercut him, picked up all his clients. Contracts are getting harder to come by for the smaller companies, and I'm thinking of getting out myself while I have something to sell. Sounds like you're doing okay, though. Dropped by the docks and heard you just shipped out. Sevastopol Station. That crap all still. I hear Wayland Utani pay well. Good luck to you if you want to beat them, right? Let's catch up when you get back, Blaine.
It sounds like cars you find on the internet or on Craigslist. I'm looking to get out of this, and there were some issues, but it's totally legit. My buddy Craig can totally vouch for this car. No refunds. Runs and drives. I know what I got.
Brand new motor, just needs a new motor.
Yeah, I was going to say, couldn't possibly be anything wrong with it.
So any Subaru?
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
Just show me what an empty compartment looks like?
Get used to disappointment.
I guess so.
Oh.
Keep turning it off and back on. Where do I go, Jordan? Where do I go?
Left or right? Left or right?
Oh. Suppose I should probably figure out some buttons or something.
Oh, we found a map.
We got a map via the share button / select for anybody
Who's got
born
the map?
before the 21st century.
Who's got the map?
I got the map.
Can we just figure out Blue's Clues?
That's Dora.
I'm old. Leave me alone.
I like where you were going with that, though. I liked it.
We just figure out Dora's clues?
Yes. Blue just found the map using backpack in...
You my boy, Blue.
What is it like?
You're my boy.
Zoomy City with the help of Chase and I can't think of another Paw Patrol character.
I'm just lost.
Yeah.
Hey, me too. I should stop spinning in a circle.
Go to the world.
Objective. All right, so speak to Taylor, speak to Samuels. All right, so I need to do a 360 and go through this hole.
That was a 180.
Yes, 180, 360. Good job. It's all right. I wasn't a math major in college or anything.
Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Circles are hard.
I didn't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship.
I was too busy looking at his shotgun shell holders, which actually are probably pin holders.
Yeah.
Pin holders of the future.
I've worked engineering
Maybe
jobs
they're
on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
Okay, you do that.
Directly in your way.
Yeah. Gobble, 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 gobble. Oh, no gobbles in there? What do we got?
Yeah. Oh no, you're. Ah!
That is an awesome sound system. Look at that. Look how many
Yeah.
speakers. Dude, and it closes behind you.
This
It'd
is
be rocking
just
in
like
there.
the ship from the first one. Now that I'm thinking about it some more, because this is the med lab, obviously.
Oh, okay.
But like this is where they kept the guy when he came back on board with the alien from the Prometheus ship,
You know,
which you wouldn't have known until you watched Prometheus.
it's. I've not seen the movies in a long time. I was probably about 8 or 9 last time I watched these movies. Well, my dad brought at the time 4 movies home. This was right when Alien Resurrection, is that it, came out? And he really wanted to watch all of them, but it wasn't quite our bedtime, but he wanted to start. So he gave us the option of just going to bed now or staying up with him all night and watching all 4 movies. So what do you think we picked?
Good morning.
And then I watched all 4 Alien movies at the age of like 9.
Nice.
Sorry. I
Which sounds awful. That was great.
That's the reason why I'm playing, because I only had 10 years of nightmares from this. Although I still loved it. That was the crazy part. I had no problem with the nightmares. It took a few years before I could morph them into... it was when Aliens vs. Predator came out. Oh. That's when it finally switched from being a nightmare to all of a sudden I was the Predator. With the drone on my shoulder.
Oh, that's awesome. We should probably stop talking whenever somebody else is talking on the screens. For people that are trying to also enjoy the game.
She's not talking to us.
Probably should have put subtitles on for when they're watching it. That way
can you go in the menu real quick? See if we can do that.
Menu?
Options? Audio, I guess?
Audio? Subtitles?
Subtitties. Did we just become best friends?
That's what I was going for, but I just couldn't make my brain say titties from reading. I'm sorry.
Well, I can't make my titties say brain.
We could have said tittles.
I said tittles.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't say titties, which I think is what both of you said.
Yep.
Yeah.
All personnel to the bridge, approaching Sevastopol Station.
Looks like we're up.
We're perpetually
You
14 years
are
old.
indeed up.
I see green lights. That means blue.
More injectors.
Still don't know what this stuff is, but I'm excited to learn about it.
I just injected heroin into both of my eyeballs.
Surely that's how it works.
This is virtual reality.
I just injected one marijuana.
Is this more reading? Nostromo. Hey, Taylor, I got your case request. It may take me a while to dig out the lines in the incident happened before my time at the company, so I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. In 2122, the Weyland-Yutani cargo vessel in the USCSS Nostromo went missing. No trace was found of its cargo or crew. Apart from a new science officer, the rest of the crew had worked together before, 7 in all.
Anal.
Look at... Anal.
Anal? That sounds like an exciting ship.
Yeah. So right now we're just describing the alien incident. So when you got Ripley and... Oh, man, what's the cat's name? Oh. Jonesy! Yeah. Ripley and Jonesy. Why don't they have Jonesy on
Jonesy
there?
wasn't
Come on
listed.
now. Jonesy is not listed. Weyland-Yutani lost a lot of money from it. It's a bit of a black mark in the history. You get the impression they don't like to mention it. Anyway, I'll try and find the files later, clarify some of the points. If you want, I can help you go through them. Maybe some of your luck will rub off on me. I hear upstairs have an eye on you for something big. Saul. Especially when you realize it's like she blew up the ship and the alien was already on hers. Yeah, it was.
Whap, whap.
Too bad she didn't check it out a little bit more and then maybe just launch the ship. But,
would you?
Well, I mean,
if you're panicking
the
and pushing
aliens
buttons.
always had they were always so good at sneaking onto the ship. It's like, you think after the first one, maybe even then in the second one, they'd realize the alien is always on board.
It's
even
almost
when you get to the fourth one, her baby was on board.
It's almost
that
like
thing was still on board.
They were manufactured bioweapons or something.
Umbrella?
Yeah.
Or that they were engineered.
Oh.
Mm.
I want to drink. Make it funnier.
Actually, it wasn't the engineers who made the aliens, was it? It was
I'm hinting
whatever
at
came
something
before
stupid.
them.
If you
Does
find
that happen?
yourself going back
I never
for a
actually watched
refilm,
Prometheus. I
you don't
just
have
read
to,
about it.
but if you don't mind at some
I didn't
point.
either.
I shall assist you, sir, as you play this game.
Thank you. Outbound and return transportation for Weyland-Yutani retrieval to Team Sevastopol Station. Team consists of 3 Weyland-Yutani employees: Samuels C., Ripley A., Taylor N. Passengers: Samuels, Christopher, Ripley, Amanda, Taylor, Nina.
This is just reeking of somebody else be reading this report later on.
Well, at least they're going to know, maybe we can skip forward a couple minutes. They're still going to be reading one.
But nobody will know about our cat.
Nobody will know about Jonesy. Interstellar communications antenna long haul hypersleep chamber, commercial passenger cargo, ship retrofitted from a tow rig, retains operational heavy duty tow umbilical. Foreshadowing. I'm calling it. Foreshadowing.
Umbrellical?
Umbrella. Well, it's like in the first one, she's like, second one, I mean, when she comes back and so while she's like trying to redo her life, you know, she learns how to do the robotics thing, cargo holder. You know, so what does she do at the very end of the movie? She takes the queen with the big cargo holder and like throws it out.
I gotta say that was one of the most epic things I'd seen that my 9-year-old mind had seen.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, she just like grabbed the queen. Yeah. And look at those awesome graphics of, you know, the tail whipping in at her face, and then like 3 seconds later you see her head move.
And then 4 years later I discovered robot anime.
Yes. Clarification though, the share button is not what brings up the map. It's the big button in the middle. I just kept hitting it on accident every time I would try to hit the share button. Thank you, Scoot, for the assist in the second drink of the evening. Yes.
I thought you were already on number 2.
There's multiple shots in the drink, so I'm drinking a mixed cocktail here.
You said cock.
I sure did. Go to the bridge for a briefing. All right, we're heading the right way. Here we go.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
That's all right.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old Empire.
Bad jet lag.
She was a wreck
He's
when I
talking
bought her.
shit
Took
on
a
her.
few years and a lot of contracts to refit.
No idea what cryosleep is like.
You said we're
So-
approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
That's what she said.
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
I mean, I looked at them briefly.
Who actually reads those anyway?
Apparently we do.
This is the future.
Those windows are giving me some Halo thoughts.
Stare at space.
You remember the Pillar of Autumn?
Who are you rating
just
them
jumping
guys?
on that glass?
You don't look like civilians, and you're on the ship. I didn't see you in the briefing report.
None of these guys are actually military.
All right, it's a fitted out tug ship.
It's a contract.
Yeah, it's all civilians. Okay. Well, I guess nobody's civilian. I guess they may not be Wayland Yutani.
Wayland Yutani isn't military. They're
Right.
a corporation.
But they are Torrens?
I'm digging.
So, yeah.
I'm digging that shirt. That they got a Hawaiian. Well, it's not.
Yeah, I was
really
gonna say,
Hawaiian
what's
shirt.
on the inside there? It's
some sort of shirt she's wearing that she
like
kind
a
of
paisley
put,
shirt.
She put the collar over.
And
her top.
yes, let's say, and the collar goes over the other collar. This is like preppy. What's going on?
She's
here?
popping them collars.
Yes, she is.
Straight out of the '90s. I saw a prompt. I saw a button prompt. Was it pick up coffee cup?
I don't know. Yeah, there we go.
Collect.
Collect. Dang it!
None of the folder's blinking. Collect briefing file.
Oh, that's why I was so focused. I couldn't find the little dot. I kept trying to point the dot at something. I couldn't find it.
Captain,
We had to brief ourselves.
See it.
Switch to monitors.
They are still sweating.
Sevastopol Station.
Maneuvering should not be sweaty like that. Nice
They're just
and air
listing
conditioned.
lazily to the left.
Punch up 74. Tight angle.
Man, they got some moves.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
That should be
Commercial vessel
red flag number one.
Registration number MSV 7760 calling Sevastopol
Got
traffic
this
control.
solid somewhere.
Passengers
This
on the
may
Wayland.
Is that Jupiter?
be indicative of space that might be dead.
We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over.
I see where you went.
Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol Station. Serious situation.
Hello, Marshal?
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot over.
Marshal.
That sounds like a good sign. We should park.
Let's get in super close and let's mix our environments.
Man, that shirt is straight out of a handkerchief. print.
Station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I'm
Or maybe a really shitty tie.
You can only keep the torrents in transit for 24 hours.
Look at those rockets on their sleeves.
Maybe those suits are air conditioned, because he's not sweating nearly as much as she is.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only
Why
option.
don't you bitch some more? Maybe that'll fix it.
I realize you got a British accent, but are we really like British in whatever country persuasion is at this time?
All the alien movies. I mean, you know, British accent.
She says like my country doesn't belong.
Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
He said my contract.
Oh, I thought he said country. And then she, had this like thick
Man, that
British
looks
accent.
good. That looks really good.
That's a pretty celestial gas body right there.
Celestial.
This doesn't look bad for what? 5-year-old game? 4-year-old game?
You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving. Taylor Ripley, hold on.
Suddenly, I have a brown suit.
Gotta have a bad time.
Yeah, suddenly, it just
Seems like that's what they're going for here. Like, A. Ripley manages to survive, and that's it. Everybody else is gone now.
It's called alien isolation.
Not alien teamwork.
That's called alien colonial marines.
Yeah, especially with the machine gun. Somehow it's always depends on who's using it. There's a computer game. Oh man, mid to late '90s they came out. That was an aliens game, and you could be the Marine or you could be the alien.
Yeah.
But also like when you watch the movies, you got one guy like a whole clip, and the alien's still going, and then you got Apalm, I think was his name, Apalm. Anyway, he was like Master Chiefs. What I forget even what kind of rank they were using. They called them Marines, but for whatever reason, they tend to use naval terms instead of Marine terms. So I don't know if he was like a gunny.
The Marine Corps is a division of.
I understand that, but for whatever reason, when we talk about science fiction and future space, like take Halo for instance. He's Master Chief, but they still think of him as Marine. Well, Spartans, I don't know. Kind of get lost in the lore.
He was in the Navy.
Okay. Well, they call them Marines here, but I never caught the name. They were calling him privates and corporals, but I never caught what Apalm's title was, whether he was a chief or he was a gunny. We're talking about...
There are divisions of the Navy that work with the Marines, so it's not that unusual with my experience where you would just have Navy guys embedded.
Guys. Let's just stay there. Go back to the turrets.
I'm helping.
Let's just run away. Scoots. Philosophy in life. Run.
Which I think is going to be pretty close to what this game is. Run and hide, run and hide, run and hide.
Run and fart.
We must go deeper.
So obviously we're going to let Shoot play this game where I don't see any weapons around. Let me shoot you the bird constantly throughout this game as I'm running away from you.
Shoot myself into this hair duct.
I'm going to do a 360 right there to check my environment. Surroundings.
And then moonwalk out of here. Moonwalk. English.
Walk. Alright.
Do you speak it?
Our map is somewhat lacking.
Save! We lived!
Alright, we'll go ahead and save, just so we don't have to go through all of that stuff again.
And now we're stuck on the ship. Space station? Ship. Space station? Space station. Save station.
What are we doing at time stop?
Alright, so now we've saved. Alright, so yeah, I'm still looking at circles. Any loot? No.
I'm right here.
Wrong goblin, man.
That may have been the place to go. No, I think that's where we came from.
Well, it's a good thing we have a map.
Here goes the finding.
Well, the map was just showing me a circle.
Emergency
This
airlock.
is a great map. Okay.
So yeah, I guess you just continue forward.
Is that like a Galaga space,
Apparently.
ship or something?
This one's...
I'd say you're going the right way.
Well, I was trying to figure out if I needed to go back down to the other side. I don't remember checking.
It looks like it's enclosed to me.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's just the not
Yeah, let's just run. I like this idea. Let's keep doing this.
Oh yeah, because I never came in here to check what this was.
Oh, okay.
Apparently this is the way to go.
Gasp.
Because now she's gasping.
Warning. Sevastopol stability compromised.
Well, we made the wrong decision.
No, it looped back around. It takes you to the same spot.
I was talking about it being compromised.
Maybe it was a giant piece of space junk that broke our tether.
Oh. We panicked into the right direction.
Yes!
Into the vents.
No, he meant to do that the whole time.
It's good to note whether or not we go into the vents above or below. Because the aliens, they go above, whereas like the little kid, they're always below.
Alright. Are you going to adopt that strategy?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Man, that vent looks like a butthole.
No, you beat me to it.
Big old mechanical butthole.
Escape into the butthole. I saw a green.
Look at the green. What's the green?
Green? Where's the green?
Access terminal. Find out what the F is going on.
We just learned this.
Folder corrupted. Wah, wah. Decommissioning. Okay, so this told us nothing. Why was... Alright, there we
Boom!
go.
Apparently I gotta hit X.
So, boys and girls...
Wow, great start.
Yep, great start. You've probably heard the whispers about Sevastopol by now, and I can confirm it's official. Sevastopol is being decommissioned. I will go over with each of you what this means in regards to your contracts and next placement. But for now, we will have a job to do. The suits want this done for the skeleton crew, which means we'll only be getting a few outside contractors to help. But it does mean overtime. That delicious overtime. I mean more money. I recommend taking what you can while it's available. I should point out that the decommission does not mean lucky dip. Everything here has to be accounted for, and I will personally escort anyone found helping themselves to equipment to Marshall Waits. But you just told us to take what we can.
But don't
Chef
take it.
Chief.
I'm getting
the chief chef.
The chef is telling me what? Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Master chef.
Master Chef. Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, space flight control. Oh, you can't go.
Hey, it's letting me run now. Before it wouldn't let me run. I was confused. It's like, that just has
You
to
got a
be
new
the run
upgrade
button.
without being told.
Oh, you got a balance beam?
I mean, did you try the door?
What the heck?
What is that? What is that?
I'm hitting circle, but it's only momentary. Oh, there we go. I don't know what it does. I was just pushing buttons. This looks neat. Alright. We'll run across the crosswalk, because that's what you do.
That's what you get.
Kind of seemed like it's supposed to happen. Other than it hurts, because my health went down, I can't really tell if that was intentional.
We'll never know.
She's up.
God damn.
Alright, well, if you want to go into the menu real quick.
Where's my flashlight?
Alright, guys, that's going to complete our first episode of Loot Goblin.
Woohoo!
Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us what you think, where you think we're going with this, and when you think something will actually happen. Next time on Loot Goblin.